Imara's got quite a nice suite of funds that gives you exposure into Africa if you go non-SA. We've got a fund called the African Opportunities Fund, very interesting fund. They tend to focus on assets or shares that are mispriced in terms of events. Like Zimbabwe is a good example. We trade on political and earnings risk. So if we think there's a big recovery and the intrinsic value of the stock is offering is cheap, then we'll buy the stock if the market doesn't like the stock. But we think events-driven themes are quite important in Africa. As the likes of dictatorships come to an end, that kind of thing. That's what the kind of stocks that we like to invest in. Also, there's a big focus on the return on capital being higher than the cost of capital. That's how intrinsic value over time gets achieved. So very excited. I think Africa still offering lots of opportunities. I think particularly in markets like Zimbabwe. Morocco is very interesting. It's a bit like catching a falling knife at this point in time. It's been weak, but I think there's lots of scope, especially if Europe recovers. Morocco is a big, the closest point to Europe really. So I think a lot of opportunity there as well.